I'm starting an hour later than I would like to, and today is Sunday, August 23rd. I've been gone for several days, and it's been raining. I did deadhead everything before I left, but I'm happy to see everything is kind of doing well, looks like. Dahlias are blooming well, the coleus I planted are living, more zinnias. Everything out here seems to be growing in really well for the most part. Salvias have gotten huge, and little alyssum have turned into ghost flowers. There's saki peppers there. Little blue spice basil that popped up out of the ground, turning into shrubs, which is awesome. The only part I'm not super pleased about is the middle right here, ironically. My cardinal basil is starting to bloom. It's awesome. Looks fantastic. But yeah, this looks a little sparse. Maybe I will dig up a little bit of that basil and move it to fill out here. Zinnias. Pecan tree actually is making a couple of pecans. The rock wall things that have been surviving. Ajuga, some oregano, the yarrow, ice plant all seem to be doing fine. There's our catnip. A little calendula looked like she might be done for there. It was getting swallowed up by the catnip anyway. These all kind of repeats from the other side. A couple of mysteries, like that looks like spinach. Did I accidentally plant spinach up here? Roselle baby, because I threw seeds everywhere. And it's hyssop they're transplanted. We got the dahlias in the back blooming. Brazilian verbena. Sorry for the road noise. This little dahlia here that snuck out from the back. This is still... Sorry. What happens when you start at 8 instead of 7. I should be able to identify that, but I can't yet. So, interesting. Still have no idea what that is. Some juga in there. Tradescantia. Sedums are starting to bloom. Prickly pear cactus. In here, I did throw down a bunch of seeds, so there are a bunch of Roselle babies popping up, and I think probably some basil. Not sure what else. It looks like a mimosa, in addition to probably some clover and, well, that's different. Different critter. But yeah, I tossed a bunch of seeds in there, so hopefully, and some nasturtium looks like it's starting to pop up maybe. Definitely some basil in there too. Little raspberry daiquiri. Oops, sorry. Agastache starting to bloom. These guys are pretty happy. French lilac doesn't look very happy at the moment. I don't know if it's too much water for them, but not much I can do about that. Igella number 1, which she's looking a little bit worse for the wear. Actually, might need to do something about that. And look at our fig here, which I feel like I forget to look at often. It's a Chicago Hardy. I'm going to come back around here. Peanut plant that was Grrl planted for me. You can see. Sorry for the road noise. Dahlia took over my path here. I do have columbines hanging out, a bunch of Roselle babies, zinnia over there. So yeah, the columbines are hanging on, but they're done putting on a show for sure. Right, and then let's see, this is what happens when you don't have mulch. I have these guys popping up everywhere, all kind of things popping up. Did get a handful of hazelnuts off of the tree that the squirrels didn't get. Well, the squirrels got most of them. More catnip here. feel like there's a little path here between me and the bear. Cannas are growing. More roselle babies. If they ever come up, there'll be a bajillion of them. Amaryllis. Oh, not sure what that girl is. Let's see, what are you? Huh. I don't know you. It's probably from one of the seed mixes I threw down. Amaranth. Got a hollyhock. Weigella. I forgot to look at Weigella number 2. Looks like hibiscus is about to bloom again. Bunch of zinnias. These cannas are done. Maybe should deadhead them. Got a little zinnia color there. Ooh, gosh, okay. Lots of rain, obviously. Oh gosh, I'm blanking out on the name there, but anyway. Lots of zinnias, cannas. Witch hazel doing well. Let me pop that back on, lest I forget. Unless we start having... Oh, uh-oh. Okay, well, I'll have to figure something else out. Put some rocks in front of it. Come back for it. Oh. Butterfly bush. I could deadhead again. So she started out with 1 bloom, and then she had 5 blooms. Good job, little butterfly bush, even though you're falling over. That's all evening primrose. Weigella too. I'm taking an unconventional route today. Hopefully not falling over in the middle of this. French lilac. Also look kind of sad. But it looks like she's putting on some new growth too. Good job, friend. Maybe that's just the way you do things. Yeah, we'll go here first. We'll go look at the wild patch and we'll come back that way. That's what I'll do. Okay. Yes, like I said, I haven't been here. No idea. We did finally pull out a bunch of grass. We need to cover it over with cardboard. But yeah, husband and I took a day to do that. Raspberries that have been very prolific. Doing well. Needed to be propped up. That was supposed to be the season's project, to put up a little wire fence. Didn't happen. But forsythia growing like crazy. This canna, that was one of the ones I didn't plant. The ones with the green stalks I did. The ones with the red I did not. Obviously I knew these were there. And then I planted the green with them to sort of complement, but it's just curious that I hadn't planted those, and there they are. Salavatsky pomegranate, that's the word I was looking for. Sedanthera, which needs something in front of them to prop them up to. 9 barks are looking a little worse for the wear. Everything's kind of leaning out here. But more or less, everybody's looking okay. Lots of blooms happening there. Thank you. Sage that was transplanted. This 9 bark looks good. So yeah, that's again showing you how much water is apparently coming out in the last couple of days. Little ice plant, no blooms. She looks good though. Whoop. Not busted. Gardenia. I think got like 2 flowers off of them. It's like some Sweet William coming back. Dracula Dahlia, which I don't believe I've had a single bloom off of because the groundhogs kept chomping them down, but these look unbothered at the moment. Pincushion plant, Scabiosa. Penstemon, which was the one I was looking for a minute ago and couldn't find the word for. Salvia, Celosia back in there. And this is the wonderful pomegranate with her sea serpent. No pomegranates to speak of this year. lavender. Heuchera just rebloomed. Tradescantia, coffee cup. Some Microcephalus viburnum. It's putting on a bunch of new growth. Like I probably need to give her a haircut soon. Tiny fig is hanging on. She's got a bunch of grass keeping her company, but doing a good job. Fig. Little maple. Looks like she's struggling. Maybe because she's getting overshadowed by a bunch of things. Edgeworthia. Doing well. We have some mullein that, well, I put it there, but I just dropped some seeds a while back. Gladiolus never bloomed this year. It's not happy. All these guys seem to be doing okay. A little sunburn maybe there. More hostas. Goth Grrl Shade Garden. Let's see. My black lace elderberry. Looks like she's doing pretty okay right now. A couple little spots for me to maybe be concerned about, but I think she's doing okay. My black mondo grass hanging on. She's not thriving. I think there's not enough sunlight here maybe for her to be fully happy. Heucheras and hostas. More mondo grass. Some ajuga. Spreading really well over here. My elderberry that is exceedingly happy. Wish I knew what your secret was, elderberry. Could transfer it to the other one. Black lace elderberry cutting that looked like it seems to be hanging on. Heucheras and hostas. Heucheras and hostas. And some columbine. Hellebore. I'm guessing that means we had a big overflow from the gutter. I must have really just come down in buckets. Tradescantia back there. And a painted fern. Yeah, it definitely did. Tradescantia and Heuchera. And then obviously had a lot of sticks fall out of the tree. That's where my husband likes to pile them up. And oak leaf hydrangea looking really good. The end.